On the edge of a small seaside town called Ivory Bay, a teenage girl named Mira Elwyn had spent her entire life believing she was born into an ordinary family. Her mother, Lisa, was gentle but firm, and her father, Darren, rarely spoke about the past. People in town often whispered that the Elwyns lived too quietly, but Mira never questioned it until the night the storm arrived. The sky split open with thunder, throwing shadows across the beach. Mira and her friend Cade had gone to watch the raging waves, when suddenly a strange humming vibration filled the air. Cade froze. "Do you feel that?" he whispered. Before Mira could answer, a blinding pulse of light erupted from the shoreline. The sand beneath her feet cracked, and a symbol, an ancient spiral, glowed beneath her. "Mira, move!" Cade shouted, pulling her back. But it was too late. The spiral unleashed a shock wave that blasted outward, knocking them both to the ground. Mira's skin burned with an unnatural heat. For a moment, her reflection in the water flickered. Silver irises, glowing veins, symbols dancing across her arms. Then everything faded. The storm calmed instantly, as if frightened away. Cade stared at her, trembling. What are you?" Mira had no answer. That night, Lisa and Darren said nothing as they packed bags in silence. Mira's heart pounded. "What's happening? Tell me!" Lisa sighed, tears in her eyes. "We were hoping this day would never come." Darren placed a small metallic pendant in her hand, a shape she had never seen before, but somehow recognized. "This belonged to you before we found you." Mira took a step back. "Found me? What does that mean?" Lisa finally spoke the truth. 15 years ago, they had discovered Mira in the ruins of an abandoned cliffside archive, surrounded by scorched stone and symbols that no record in Ivory Bay could explain. She was unconscious, wrapped in strange metallic threads, as if she had fallen from a different world. "You were alive," Darren whispered, "but barely. And you weren't normal." Mira's voice cracked. "So what am I?" "We don't know," Lisa answered, "but someone does, and they'll come for you." Before Mira could respond, a sudden crash shook the house. The door shattered. A group of armored figures entered, marked by the same spiral symbol from the beach. The leader's eyes narrowed. Target confirmed. Retrieve the echo bearer. Mira panicked. "I don't know what you want." But the leader raised his hand and the walls rippled, as if reality itself bent to his will. Mira felt the same heat surging through her veins again. Instinctively, she raised her hand and a burst of radiant energy exploded outward, collapsing half the room. The soldiers were thrown back. Alarms wailed. Mira grabbed her parents and fled into the night. They reached the old lighthouse outside town. Cade was already there, waiting, but terrified, but loyal. Darren turned to Mira. "This is as far as we can protect you. The power inside you is waking up." "But I don't want this," Mira cried. Lisa cupped her daughter's face. "You carry something ancient, something others want to control, but your heart will choose what happens next." The ground trembled. The soldiers found them. Darren pushed Mira toward a hidden staircase beneath the lighthouse. "Run!" "No!" Mira screamed, but Cade pulled her. They fled downward into a forgotten tunnel. Behind them, they heard the struggle, shouts, blasts of energy, and then silence. When they reached the exit, Mira turned back, tears streaming. "They're gone," she whispered. Cade held her trembling hands. "Your parents didn't die for you to stop now. Whatever you are, we'll figure it out." But they were not alone. A tall woman stepped from the shadows, cloaked in deep blue armor. Her eyes shimmered like fractured mirrors. "Mira Elwyn, or rather, Mira of the First Echo. You were never meant to remain hidden." "Stay away from her," Cade yelled. The woman raised a hand, not to attack, but to reveal a swirling hologram of Mira, older, powerful, leading an army of light. "This is who you once were. You sealed your own power and erased your memories to hide from those who sought to use you. But the seal is breaking, and now you must choose, run from your past or reclaim it." Mira stared at the image. A strange calm washed over her. If I was powerful enough to hide an entire identity, then I can face whatever's coming." The woman nodded. "Then your awakening begins tonight." Cade squeezed her hand. "I'm with you, no matter what." Mira lifted her pendant. It glowed, bright, fierce, alive. The echoes of her forgotten self rose like a storm inside her. This time, she wasn't afraid. If you enjoy the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.